Hello, welcome back. It is day 4 of the 7-day AI content creation challenge. And I'm Kelley Tenny. I hope that you've been having some fun and getting some just new insight and different perspective as we've been moving through these, which should be short, quick, simple tasks, and moving towards getting some content creation and learning how to create effective content with tools like Jasper and ChatGPT. Today, with day 4, we are going to be brainstorming content. So up until this point, we have identified our niche and our ideal client. Many of you have identified more than one ideal client avatar, which is amazing. And then we moved into using AI to conduct some AI-powered research, identifying pain points, frustrations, and challenges, and hopefully finding ones that you guys hadn't thought of before, or they're just new, unique, different perspectives. And today we are taking those pain points and we are going to create content or brainstorm content around them. So we're going to start coming up with some ideas based on the pain points, based on our client avatars. We're going to be coming up with some ideas for content that we could create that's really going to be able to resonate with your audience. And when we're talking about content creation today, we're talking about very general content creation. Content is going to provide value to your audience, but it could be informative content. It could be educational content. It could be something that's just more of content like around sharing your story, connecting with your audience, doing, something that just is like more of a lifestyle post that kind of maybe allows them to know that you understand some of their pain points. But by completing this task today, you're going to have a great list of content ideas that will resonate with your ideal client. And then we will move into creating some very specific content based on those ideas. So I'm going to jump in to the ChatGPT that I have been working in so far over the last few days for this challenge. And I'll also do some modeling in Jasper Chat. And tomorrow we're going to get more into how we can use Jasper templates to really create that specific content. So I'm excited for that. But let me go ahead and share my screen. And here we are with the Chat GPT thread that we've been working in. We've been brainstorming. I have 4 ideal client avatars, but I've been working with Sarah, my entrepreneur, who's a small business owner. And here, as you can see, are some of the pain points and frustrations that we came up with. So now I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, can you come up with a list of 10 content topics that would resonate with Sarah and connect with her pain points? Okay, so now ChatGPT has given me some possible content topics, 7 ways to differentiate your business and stand out from competitors, 5 tips for automating your customer journey and increasing retention, how to build stronger relationships with your customers, top 10 marketing mistakes small business owners make, the importance of customer experience and how to improve it for your business, how to identify and target new customer segments for growth, the role of data in optimizing your customer journey and increasing conversions, 7 essential strategies for scaling your business while maintaining quality and customer experience, the latest trends and best practices in e-commerce, what you need to know to stay ahead, and then creating engaging and effective educational content for your customers, a comprehensive guide. So with this, right, these are some pretty solid content topics that really do resonate with some of Sarah's pain points. Again, my biggest thing looking at here was like, yes, I could completely just write some kind of content around it. Doesn't have to be 7 ways, right? Know that all of these numbers can be changed, but I certainly could create content around ways to differentiate your business and stand out. But remember, my business is an online course creation or micro courses. And so when I'm thinking about the type of content that I want to put out, and again, it's okay sometimes to put out content that's just valuable, right? That just shows your expertise. But if we really want to be strategic around content, We really want our content to obviously link back to us, to link back to our services, to link back to our own expertise. So I'm going to give it another go, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to kind of build on these topics. From aspect of micro course creation, I want to create content that allows me to share about micro courses and includes them as part of Sarah's solutions. So let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, and I know we talk so much about like prompt mastering, but you can see here that I'm really just having these conversations with ChatGPT. And I think that's important to recognize if you're a beginner or if you're just like, I can't get this prompt thing down. I feel like we are so focused on what does the prompt have to say, build on X topics from the aspect of Y to create Z results, right? And that's fantastic. But I also am just going with like how I would ask someone to help me, because I want you to recognize that even if you aren't a prompt master, even if you haven't really been able to hone in on those prompts, you certainly can get valid results just by going back and forth with ChatGPT, like I've been demonstrating throughout the challenge. So 10 possible content topics that specifically focus on micro course creation and can help Sarah, how micro courses can help you differentiate your brand and stand out from competitors. 5 micro course ideas for automating your customer journey and increasing retention. How to use micro courses to build stronger relationships. Top 10 benefits of micro course creation for small business owners. These are really spot on. These are really topics that I can not only discuss and write about, but are clearly linked to the pain points that Sarah has. And they are consistently also including what I do in my business, which is creating micro courses as part of the solution. How to identify and target new customer segments with micro courses, the role of micro courses in scaling your business while maintaining quality and customer experience. How micro courses can help you stay up to date with the latest trends and best practices in e-commerce, creating engaging and effective micro courses for your customers, the future of educating and training, why micro courses are the way forward. This is fantastic for my task today. I would happily walk away with these 10 ideas and bring them with me back into tomorrow's day 5, where we're going to start actually creating content based on one of these ideas. But just to show you what this is going to look like over in ChatGPT. Oh, sorry, over in Jasper. Is do the same thing. And again, it doesn't hurt to go side by side. So we're going to have it brainstorm Sarah's pain points, and we potentially are going to have to come up with the same suggestion of please include micro courses as part of the solution, right? So you can see that some of these, the interesting part is the way it addresses these are different, right? These content topics are different. They're not like titles the way ChatGPT created them. You might have a preference over one or the other, which one you like. Or you may be able to go back and forth between the two kind of formats. Growth hacking, personal development, understanding industry trends, increasing revenue stream and profitability, right? And then again, I'm going to go and I'm going to ask it to build on the topics with specifically micro courses as part of the solution. So you can see that these are a little more thought out, right? It's giving us different kind of content buckets, and then giving us the title as well as topics that I could cover, a little bit more comprehensive than what we got with ChatGPT. You can bring both ideas to the table tomorrow. I personally would save both of these. They both have really valid ideas. Customer journey automation techniques, automating your customer journey, boosting retention rates and sales. Oh, you can see here. So Jasper took kind of a wrong turn, right? Now it looks like it's telling me what kind of micro courses I could create for Sarah. And so I'm just going to tell ChatGPT that I don't want that piece. And I'm going to rephrase this. Build on the topics from the aspect of micro course creation. I want to create content that allows me to share. Let me just change this about how creating micro courses is part of Sarah's solutions. So I just adjusted what I asked it to do a little bit, and we'll see if that little tweak gives us some more content ideas that are a little bit more relevant and a little bit more in alignment to what I'm looking for. Here we go. So similar customer journey automation techniques, automating your customer journey, boosting retention rates and sales, create a micro course that will help improve customer retention. Did it Okay, it's giving me some of the same information. I do not want to create a micro course. Sarah to take. Want to help Sarah create a micro course for her business. Let's just see if I redirect it. And again, those are sometimes things that we have to do, recognizing that we have to prompt it. What we may be thinking may not be what AI is picking up on. You can see that ChatGPT kind of handled this task without an issue. But Jasper Chat is having a little bit more of a hard time. My apologies for the confusion. Content ideas that could help Sarah create her micro course. Okay, so creative micro courses share Sarah's experience with customer journey automation benefits she's seen in her business. She can share her processes. She can create a micro course to help fellow business owners learn how to incorporate AI into their marketing strategies. She can create a micro course on how she develops a content calendar. So these are obviously interesting topics, but none of them probably would resonate with Sarah's ideal client, right? Now, this is kind of positioning Sarah to create micro courses that sounds like more of her peers, create a micro course for her clients who want to purchase handmade items. Remember, Sarah has a small business where she creates handmade items, and maybe that was the missing detail that Jasper needed to kind of put it back on the right track. So there's a lot of back and forth that we're going on here. And again, I could have just left with the ChatGPT topics and been happy with that. Sarah can start by introducing her customers to the world of handmade products, how they are a perfect alternative to mass-produced items. Okay, so now it looks like Jasper's finally caught on and is on track. She can highlight designs, customization options, quality. She can create a micro course that demonstrates the different crafting techniques involved in creating handmade goods, such as weaving, threadwork, embroidery, crocheting, and more. She could break down the process of creating handmade product from scratch. To create a module that showcases how our clients can build their personal brand by selling unique handmade items. That's a cool idea. She can talk about pricing, guide her clients through the process of shipping and handling, right? So now it seems like Jasper's kind of right on track, and I'm not sure I would do all of these. Like, there's an assumption, obviously, that Sarah is doing weaving, threadwork, embroidery, crocheting, and more, and maybe Sarah's handmade items are earrings, right? Or jewelry. So not all of these are going to resonate. And that is where we come in and we become the final say, if you will. I would pull a few of these as a good idea and put them with my Chat GPT list, and some of them I potentially would leave behind. But there's just a couple, again, so you can see the differences on how the two platforms work. Sometimes Jasper is spot on and is a lot more efficient. And sometimes Chat GPT will produce the exact results that we want. So have fun again with it. Take your pain points and just take one or two of them and plug them in and come up with some great content ideas. As I shared, tomorrow, we are going to be taking these ideas and we're actually going to be creating content with these AI tools so that you will walk away with a blog outline or social, some social media posts or things like that. So we're really going to start getting into it tomorrow. Today, once you're done with your task, be sure to just share one or two of the ideas that you created as a content idea with either Chat GPT and Jasper. I'd love to hear if you're using a combination of the two of them or one of the others, so share that as well. And we'll be back tomorrow for day 5 and get into some real content creation. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.